Yeah. We are.
There you go.
Good morning. Welcome. Good day, mates. All of my friends, family, realtors, the five of you, two of you watching. Welcome to the show where we talk real estate. We talk business coaching and insights on how to achieve a little bit more, make yourself a little bit better, and the life that happens in between.
Wow, you're a little fired up this morning.
I want to bring the energy. I want you to feel it through the camera.
Weirdo.
And
Okay.
I figure the more
you talk, the worse
louder
it gets. Oh my gosh.
Can you say your part?
Good morning. Yes, I'm going to say my part. We're your hosts, Michelle Ozymy and Alan Simonton.
Yes, you can find us on all of the socials. Alan Simonton, Alan Simonton Arts. You can find us at Keller Williams, DPR. You can find us at Knob and Key Realty. Find Michelle at Michelle Ozymy.
Just find us, is that?
Yeah, find us, like us, share us. Wait.
Don't share us.
On all of
Maybe
our
don't share
socials.
us.
Thank you to our hosts today, studioUSA, our production team. We've got Rick Davis producing.
It's just Rick Davis today.
And we've got Rick Davis.
We ran Austin off already.
And tweaking the dials, as famous radio men locally would say.
Oh my goodness. How are you this morning?
I've had a little bit of that coffee that you made.
I can tell.
I didn't even bring any with me because
it was strong.
It was strong. Leaded.
Yeah, we had an early start. Because I got to do the morning huddle at the Waxahachie office.
What Waxahachie office?
The Waxahachie Keller Williams.
In the Go Network?
Yes, in the Go Network,
okay.
Ellis County. It was so fun.
So tell me, what is the huddle?
So the morning huddle is where each of the offices does like 15 minutes of motivation, mindset, really gets everyone going.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It's always fun. I love doing it. I always love doing it to our Ellis County friends just because I know a bunch of those people. But hold on.
We've lived there for a long time.
Here's what you don't know. I'm on the huddle and we got a few minutes right before it starts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about my kids and, you know our kids. And I'm talking about my kids and all of a sudden this girl, Riley, pops on and goes, I always love it when you talk about Lucas because I went to middle school with him. I am so old.
We're not old. We just had kids young. That's what it is.
We really didn't.
Okay, I had kids young.
Whatever. So, Sweet Riley was buddies.
What we were used to is like their teachers.
Yes.
I had them in elementary school.
But now here's the thing.
Wow.
But here's the thing.
Where did he go to elementary?
This was middle school. So this was in Midlothian. And I vaguely remember Riley. But here's what she told me. Because I said, hey, he's got a big show tonight. And she goes, yeah, it's all over his Instagram. Well, I looked on his Instagram. And there's nothing about that show. He has a secret Instagram.
He has a different Instagram. They all have
a secret Instagram. So Riley,
that we've been blocked from.
Hook me up, sister. I need to see what's on that Instagram.
Well, because he won't share it with us. But he and I have been discussing songs that he's working on. It's
I'm excited.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Cool.
He's got a big show tonight. So anyway,
he's adding in some great covers.
It made me feel old. And I found out he has a secret Instagram.
No, we already knew this.
We did? I know Caitlin has one.
Yeah, it's one that they blocked us from, basically. Yeah. So you know what? And that's fine. They're adults. As long as they're doing.
We pay their phone bill. Anyway.
We do? Still?
You think they pay it?
They got jobs.
Yeah.
Two of them. Two.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Anyway.
No. All right. You know what?
Here's what we talked about on the huddle.
Please.
Thank you.
We're going to call this Coach's Corner.
Coach's Corner? You like
Coach's Corner,
well,
yeah.
Okay,
so
that's the segment.
Separates a consistent closer from everyone else kind of thing. But what did y'all discuss?
It is 70 days left in 2025.
That seems like a lot.
But it's not. It's really not. It's not a lot. And when you consider we're going into the holidays, what you do now, like you need to get your calendar in order. You need to have your lead generation planned and scheduled so that you can properly execute. Because what you do over the next 70 days is going to ensure that you have an amazing first quarter. And what we know is that it takes 55 real estate conversations to result in a transaction.
Okay.
So do the math for however many deals you want to close, and that's the number of conversations you need to be having every day between now and the end of the year.
Can you do math for me real quick?
I'm not going to do math for you real quick.
I want to close 6 deals.
You can be off on Thanksgiving and you can be off on Christmas, but otherwise you need to be working.
So are you saying business planning for next year, or are you talking about for the rest of the year?
For the rest, well, both. I don't understand your question.
Well, you're talking about adding up the phone calls or contacts that we need to make to get to a transaction.
Well, you only have until November 15th to get a deal under contract.
See, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, you have until November 15th to get a deal under contract. So 2025 ends November 15th.
Yeah. But you can still sell, if you've got those people in your pipeline, keep pursuing them. We've sold houses all the way up to the very last day of the year.
100%.
So don't give up. Keep going.
No, don't give up. Amp up. And the other piece that we talked about, amp up.
Yeah. I love that.
No, this is good because next year, according...
That's what I was trying to do.
More coffee for you.
No. I'm gonna have some water.
Amp up, because if you did not listen to Tommy Flood's market update
Who's Tommy Flood?
Tommy Flood is Teresa Flood's husband.
Right, and Teresa has her own podcast here. Wow, that's all you know about Tommy.
He's amazing. He is amazing.
Sorry, Tom. At least we got your name right.
We got your name. Yeah. Sorry, Reed.
Yeah. I'll never live that down.
But you really won't.
Tommy is a high-level leader at Keller Williams Go Network.
And he's awesome, just like his wife. But he was doing the market update on Monday, and the cool information that he shared, interest rates are what they are, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to get much better. We may see a little bit of a drop this week.
Right.
But the most important thing is projections for next year are an increase of 14.6%.
Say that again?
Unit closing projections for next year, I almost said next week, are going to increase over 2025 by 14.6%.
So you're saying I got a chance?
There's a huge chance because, and let me tell you the difference. 2025 only saw, of course, the final numbers aren't in, but 2025,
plenty of data.
Yeah, only saw an increase of about 3%. So how much are we going to increase in 2026? And if you want your share of that, the next 70 days is crucial. This is the time to really look. He's writing it down.
I'm taking notes, guys.
Are you taking notes? I think I've told you this a few times. So
but
get
I didn't
out
take
there.
Notes.
I know.
That's why I didn't remember it.
So get out there and, like I told Ellis County, figure out the number of calls you need to make a day to start hitting your goals for 2026.
We're gonna yesterday.
I know. We're gonna get started early and block your time every day. You get Thanksgiving and Christmas off. Otherwise, you need to be lead generating an hour a day.
If you're planful about it, you can get it done. I like the practical kind of steps.
Huh? 1 hour. It's easy.
Okay. I discovered that I can do I can do
hard things.
No, I can do 10 to 12 text messages or phone calls in a half hour.
Okay.
So then I can do that. So what can I do in another half hour?
That's good.
Increase that to 10. I round it up to where I can do 20 in an hour.
That's awesome.
And that's the goal. And so I can write down and determine through my database, because I'm in my database and I'm qualifying those people. Thank you. That's just what I do. I love it.
Because the money is in your database.
It's my acre of diamonds right now.
Yes.
So I have my 20 people listed, and I work to get through that list. I actually do 2 day parts. So I separate it to 11 a.m. before lunch, and then 2 p.m. So you've got a little time, and people are kind of transitioning in the afternoon potentially. And so that's when I'm able to get a little bit more responses, and I'm able to respond better.
And that's what I was going to say. You picked those times
because it works for me.
Because it works for you, because that's when you have the most energy. And that's huge. Doing things like that, like scheduling it around when you have high energy, is important. And for everyone, that's different. You have to decide what that looks like.
And it's a habit stacking type thing.
Absolutely.
I've implemented this for years, so it's become a habit at 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock. I know that's when I'm going to schedule my phone calls. I know And if I have an emergency real estate call, which I love yesterday, she's like, there is no real estate emergency.
Like if the house is on fire, don't call me.
You're
Call
standing in front.
911.
Yeah, call 911. You know, so if you do get those, I
There's no
always
emergencies.
recommend,
They can be scheduled.
especially if it's text or a call, just text them and schedule that phone call instead of just jumping in.
Schedule everything.
Say, hey, you know what? Let's. I hear you. Let's have a phone call at 2:00. And then we can so that gives you time to prepare and to have potentially a response or a solution to whatever the issue is. And that way you're not talking in circles and repeating yourself too much.
So I want to go back to, you were talking about, you've been doing your lead gen calls, you're going through the BOLD program, and you've been doing a great job. But
Thank you.
What was something that really surprised you about making your calls?
So I'm reaching back out to past clients. You're talking about my first phone call?
I'm talking about that everyone is answering the phone.
Literally someone that I had reached out to many times. One of my earliest transactions,
Great
in
people.
the beginning of my career. Great people. Oh, yeah. I expected nothing. I was just reaching out, touching base, answer the phone call.
Every
First
time, like
one.
the first 5.
And that'll slow you down a little bit on your lead gen, but it's high quality touch point.
But people are lonely.
Don't be mad at yourself. Yeah. People want to talk. It's crazy.
I know, right? Like
be bold. Just call them up. Even if you think that you don't have anything to offer, yeah, you do. You have something to offer. It's you and companionship and
community.
And a professional business person shows up.
So you thought that was interesting that people kept answering the phone, but I think it does go back to something that we've talked about on the show before. People really crave community and connection more than ever before, but it's like they don't know how to get it.
We don't know how to re-engage.
We don't know how to re-engage. And again, this is post-COVID, and I've talked about this. The Surgeon General has said that the loneliness epidemic is greater than to your physical and mental health than smoking 13 cigarettes a day. So use this.
I don't know the science behind that.
I don't either, but it just fascinates me. But what it tells
13 cigarettes
me,
doesn't seem too bad.
a day?
I mean, I was a pack-a-day guy for a long time, many years ago.
How many is in a pack? I don't even know.
20?
How much is a pack of cigarettes?
I don't even know, dude.
Just make the phone call.
Let's not talk about that
it's very bad for
because it's bad for the SEO, GEO.
Oh, it is bad. You're right. We don't want that. We don't want those ads.
We're going to say some keywords here, guys. Sorry.
But my point being, people want to hear from you. They do. They want to have these conversations, and it's an opportunity for you to generate referrals and just be a positive light in your community.
Coaching tip, using a tool. Use your Chat GPT or your own creative mind, but conversation, I don't want to use the word scripts, but conversation prompts.
Just to give you some starters if you're nervous.
In front of you, and you can make notes on that same paper of, as you're going, the people that you talk to, you can list the names on that, but have a conversation prompt. Mine right now is, hey, it's been a little while since I've reached out this way. I was just thinking about you, and which is true. It's consistent throughout. And as we thinking about you as we close out the year 2025, and see what questions I can answer around real estate or anything you would need.
It's a great reason to reach out to people.
Yeah, and so then now I can follow up with a note card. Halloween's coming up. I'm super excited. Oh, I've had a few birthday text message videos that I sent out. Actually, Tanner Hobbs, thank you for that suggestion.
Tanner. The problem is you have to get the birthday correct.
Oh, well.
You were a week off.
I was 10 days off.
10 days.
I had Rosanna. Thank you, by the way. I know you're watching.
Sure, she is.
Created this great birthday text message video. I don't mind video, obviously. And I sent it to her, and she goes, "Oh, that's so sweet, but it's not my birthday for a little bit." And I'm like, I didn't have a good response.
No, no.
But I did give her a text on her actual birthday.
Oh, you did?
Happy actual birthday.
That is hilarious.
I did send another one.
I'm glad she's a good client.
Well, and yes, known her for years. Super
And a fun
cool.
client.
Super cool. Yeah. Most of mine are. So I went with the idea, and I've heard it before, is the early birthday text. So I went ahead and just did another one 10 days ahead for another client.
I do not recommend this,
I want to be the
guys.
first one. I know this is a little weird, but I want to be the first one to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from my love us to you. Hey.
We appreciate the tip from Tanner. I do not recommend the 10 days in advance birthday.
And it was the first one I did, just throwing it out there. Hey, but you know what? I've done these things before, made mistakes, big, massive technical mistakes, and it's turned out to give me some business.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know. I fall into
But
these
you know
things.
what? I think that's the point, is you're just connecting with your people, connecting with your community. And that's, I think as realtors,
It's go time.
It's go time.
Be
we have
bold.
70 days. It's time to be bold. One more tip that from a coaching perspective. So this is my favorite time of year.
Spoopy season or fall?
No.
You love the summer.
No, I do. This is my favorite time of year because it's business planning season. Like, bring me all the calendars, and now I've got Chat GPT to help me do business planning.
You have your remarkable.
It's like the nerd factor is so
your
high right now.
remarkable. What is it called?
A remarkable?
Yeah, but does it have? It's like a tablet.
Oh, yeah,
pad.
it's got all the
If y'all
things.
haven't checked it out,
It is cool.
It's a total nerd.
Yeah.
There's
But-
3,000 different types of calendars in here.
There
She
are.
says she's gone
There
through.
are.
I think 1,400.
But it is so much fun. But seriously,
Yeah.
it's business planning season. And this is
I
a
do love
great
that.
opportunity. And one of my favorite things and a huge suggestion to help you get started,
Mm-hmm.
and we learned this from John Maxwell a few years ago, go back through your 2025 calendar that I'm sure you've meticulously
Yes,
kept.
I've heard you say this. Good.
Yeah. And look at where you spent your time, where you spent your energy, and what did you receive from that. So there's things that you do that are just fun, and that's okay. We live our lives to have fun. Keep doing those things. But if you were doing certain things in the hopes of getting business and it didn't result in that,
Correct.
and those things were draining to you, you need to cut them from your calendar. Don't do them in 2026.
So let's evaluate it from a practical standpoint of, okay, I haven't really calendared this past year. I've done a lot of stuff. No, it's not me. Not me.
Oh.
Not me. I'm just saying in general. I
Other
calendar.
people. Okay.
I
We were going to have a
business
talk
plan.
right here. Okay.
I can't live in the same home with you without calendaring and
It's
business
true.
planning. I have to carry a calculator with me wherever I go.
Anyway, moving
I'm
on.
just kidding. I'm not a spreadsheet guy, but she needs one. Someone who hasn't calendared, I had a conversation with one of our coaching clients that hasn't really put stuff that they can go back and look. So if you just, what's a good advice for someone who hasn't done that? Maybe go back and just kind of look through your months and like, what did I do this month and how did I feel about it? Like, is that
1, keep a calendar.
okay? But what if you haven't?
If you haven't, then look back at where you received your business from and get a handle on that. And that's where you need to double down over the next 70 days. If all your business came from your database, if all your business came from a networking group, whatever that was, that is where you really need to be focusing your time.
Because those are met people.
Yeah. Those are met people.
Yeah.
And you know that there's, from a business standpoint, that there's value in that.
Come on.
But if you went to the same networking event, every week for a year and you didn't receive,
And you're only talking to the same people.
and it was draining, if you enjoyed it, it's different. But if it was draining and you didn't accomplish anything, then you need to cut that. You need to find something that's more purposeful.
Let's think more about client events right now, guys. Let's think more about getting out and going to people's offices and.
Yeah, now's the time to get those scheduled
I mean,
for sure.
if it's hard for you to do that, start with one. Pick an easy one. What is the one that you talk about that you got from Donald Miller? I think it was.
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm thinking about the pie party when you talk about client events, but that's
Well, not
that's
just
a
client
big
events,
endeavor.
but just even reaching out.
Yeah.
If that's a struggle, just pick one and go for it. But if you haven't calendar or even, you know what you've done over the last year. You know what you've done or not done.
Yeah. Look at the things that drained you. Look at the things that brought you joy and the things that brought you business. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And not the lead generating, because you can't avoid that.
Well, you shouldn't avoid it.
No, you have to do that.
Unless you don't want to be in this type of business, maybe you're discovering that. I don't know, but that's a good reason to go back and look through your calendar. So what if I haven't tracked my transactions?
Then you need a coach.
That's what I'm talking about.
More than anything, it sounds like you need a coach to give you some direction and accountability. You have to have daily action steps.
Yes.
If you're going, this is a business, it has to be run like a business. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, then you absolutely need to keep a calendar, and you need to have daily action steps that you follow to move your business forward in a positive direction.
Yes.
Amen.
And I know, come on, preach.
If you don't have a calendar and you didn't track your business, you can call me.
You got to be knowing where your business is going.
Absolutely.
Come on, somebody.
That was Andy Stanley.
No, that was
Andy Stanley.
You got to be knowing where your money is going.
So
I changed it.
You kind of stole from Andy, but it's
fine. No. He's inspired me.
There you go.
How about that? Okay, so let's just talk. You want to talk a little life? How do we protect our peace?
We drive in separate cars.
100%. Through this, especially through this season where we're engaging with a lot of people and using up a lot of people fuel. How do we keep the peace? We calendar and schedule. And
we planned a move.
We're planning a move.
And an art show.
In New York.
And a variety of other things. Oh, the national convention. We're going to do
what national convention?
In Houston. It's in the calendar. We're going to do all those things.
Gracie's coming home.
Yeah, we're going to do all that in the same 10 days. It's fun. For the summer.
For the fall. Is it summer? We had to plan summer already, guys, by the way. We do that. So we look through the entire year and we plan the big stuff first. Okay, holidays, kids. Well, actually, first faith, family, business.
Yes, just the thought of Gracie coming home has you befuddled.
No, I'm excited.
So 70 days, guys. Get your action steps determined. Put them in your calendar. Lead generate. Remember, 14.6% increase in 2026. Get your share of that starting now.
Get some of that. All right, guys. Let's keep leading with purpose and keep closing what matters most.
Ooh, I love it. Have an amazing week, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Cheers. And Rick is running to...